What's up guys, Colin here with Main Street Wolf, and in today's video we're going to be talking about, you guessed it, cryptocurrency. And how the market lately across the board has been getting slashed. And you gotta realize that, these cryptocurrencies, a lot of these altcoins, Ethereum, have been on just monster runs since March. So I would say it's pretty healthy that we're seeing some realism kick in, and these things aren't going to the moon constantly. They're not going up every day, getting hyped every day. Granted, I know people are affected by these markets just because if you invest more money than you're able to lose, you get sucked into the hype, which was going on for weeks upon weeks. People were talking about how easy it is to make money. Guys, it's never a good thing when you hear people talk about how easy it is to make money. We're seeing a pullback here, and it's just interesting to kind of look at this website, cryptocurrency market capitalizations, and you see the Bitcoin dominance percentage is back up to 47.8%. I think recently, Ethereum having a larger market cap than what currently is at, which is 18.5 billion. Ethereum was getting pretty close to Bitcoin. So we saw Bitcoin's dominance, I think it was in the 30% range, maybe lower 30s, but now it's back to 47.8. So that's a pretty interesting development, because you can see as we scroll down here, a lot of these altcoins from this ICO mania have been getting beat down recently from their all-time highs. I figured it would be interesting to make a video, kind of give you my thoughts on what's going on with the market, just in my opinion. Where do I see things going from here? Why are we seeing this big correction? So I think let's first talk about Bitcoin not going down that much. It's interesting that Bitcoin has gone down from its highs, but nowhere near the percentage basis that we're seeing across the board in all the other cryptocurrencies. And I think part of that is because it's an established coin. It actually is seeing use as a payment system, whereas a lot of these other coins, they ICO, they have these grand ideas for the future, but we're not seeing it actually applied to anything. So when people take a step back and look at the coins that they're investing in, is it the fact that they're investing to make money, or are they investing in the technology because it's actually being used? And I think if you take a step back, you realize that a lot of these coins people are investing in because there's a chance to make a ton of money, and that's what creates these extremely volatile markets. When you have people holding these coins that are really in it for a quick buck instead of investing for the long term and realizing, hey, maybe I should invest a little bit of money here and there. These are very high risk investments. By investing a little bit over time with dollar cost averaging, I don't care about the price fluctuations, because I know 10 years down the road, these technologies are revolutionary. They could change everything. We could see a new internet 3.0, as people like to say. So the fact that the markets are all over the place, it was interesting. I was listening to another YouTuber, Ivan on Tech. He was talking about how there is a huge disconnect between tech and the price, and I think he's right, because people concentrate on the pricing because that's where the money's at. You're invested and you're worried about how much money you're making or losing, and I think when you, like I said earlier, if you care about waking up and seeing your portfolio down 30%, you're probably too invested in this highly risky asset class. You should probably rebalance and take some profits off the board. Sorry, I'm kind of jumping all over the place. But as I was saying, there's a disconnect between tech and the price. So the price was what in Ethereum, $10 in February. hit $400, guys. People have to kind of reel back their expectations. As I was saying with Bitcoin, it's used as a payment system right now. It's actually being used to buy goods and services. It has a use. Ethereum, although I think Ethereum in the long run has massive potential, and that's why I'm slowly buying. I think the fact that nothing is out there that's being used using Ethereum as a platform, that's why we're not seeing basically the stability that you see in Bitcoin, because Ethereum right now is more speculation. The difference between investing and trading, I think, is what is causing this downturn in the market, with people jumping in and not really investing for the technology but more of quick gains. You see this huge amount of volatility. Yeah, I think that's really the main reason for this price movement, is just the fact that, you know, we've seen huge gains and nothing can go up every day. It's unrealistic. Another thing I wanted to talk about was, if you have money invested, I think it's wise to take money off the table when you have huge gains. So if you were someone that was lucky enough to have invested a decent amount of money when it was trading at $10 and you see it spike up to $400, I know hindsight's 20/20. It's silly to time the market, but I think for regular people, where all of a sudden you see this investment that really wasn't too much money for you in terms of a percentage basis of your net worth, all of a sudden explode in value and your net worth skyrockets. A huge percentage now of your net worth is in this highly risky asset. I think it's reasonable to take some of that money off the table. Definitely leave some money in there because you believe in the tech. As I said, no one can time the market, could go higher. But at the same time, it's always smart to look at your gains and realize that, hey, maybe I should take some of this money off the table, take some risk off the table. So as I said earlier, I realized I jumped all over the place. It'll be interesting to hear your guys' opinions on the recent correction. Yeah, cryptocurrency is one of the topics that I'll be talking about on this channel. So if you like hearing about cryptocurrency talk once in a while, definitely consider giving our channel a subscribe. Thanks again, and have a great day.